Hello, and welcome to Fortune Forecast channel for your daily tarot reading and more, where I use the wisdom of tarot to give you a general insight for the day. What I do is not magic. It's natural to all of us. We engage life through our senses, through images and numbers, and we process that information to choose what we will do next. I invite you to give yourself a few minutes of entertainment as I tap into the collective consciousness and interpret today's message. Thank you again for being with me, and feel free to leave your comments. Take a minute, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for visiting. Let's get started. Okay, today is Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022. We're in the books and we're loading with February. Okay, so let's see how this day will fare out for all of us. We will look at the area of money. Money. What's our relationship today with money? Okay. Oh, there you are. Gotcha. Okay. So here we have, things are a little bit tight. And the thing is that we feel that today is a day for holding back, not moving. If you're investing, this is not the time to be moving out of any of your positions. Definitely, there's a lot of mental manipulation. There's a lot of mind games going on. So take that into consideration. In generality, today is one of those days where we could tend to be frustrated because things are presenting themselves in life right now that we could use a little extra cash flow. And we're feeling very frustrated because we're binded. We can't buy this, we can't buy that. We have, some of us have money, but it's locked up in real estate. So it's like, okay, so on paper you look good, but you can't move if you could help yourself. Then you have the other situation that there are things that you can't do because your mind, and you can't see that there are things there, but you are so overburdened. It's like enough is enough, and you can't see that there are better days ahead through these little spaces. But the way that you're seeing things, it's just, how they say tunnel vision. Well, sometimes that does happen to many of us, to the best of us. So we've got to try and figure out, how do we get ourselves into a different mindset? What kind of stinking thinking are we doing that we're feeling this and this is happening to us? So when we start taking a little bit of that ownership and addressing of, probably my financial situation has to do with the way I'm thinking. Maybe we can start with something as simple as that, and how do we change that? How can we change that today? Sometimes by repositioning our mind and looking at, well, where do I have abundance? Where do I have shelter? Do I have transportation? Do I have clothes on my back? Do I have for today's food? Those little simple things. And if we can start from that place, we can possibly begin to remove some of this stinking thinking that's happening around here, and eventually work towards removing some of these binds that we see, because right now we're upsetting ourselves with this. We are really creating too much tension for ourselves and agitation, and maybe the crisis is more in our mind than anywhere else. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one is going to be in the area of relationship. Come on, buddy. Get right there. Okay. There's somebody hiding here. Relationship. Well, I could tell you one thing. If this is in a relationship, as far as maybe a married couple or something, the binds are now going to be broken. There's could be a breakup, and it's kind of sad to say because when you're in the middle of the month of romance, the month of February, the Valentine, and all that beautiful stuff, and here we have it. Normally, this card is representative self binds that we put ourselves in binds. I mean, you look at this couple, they're here, and you think that there's some manipulation going on here, but it's all perceived because what? Their hands are free. Look at that. Their hands are free to remove themselves from those binds so that the card represented itself this way. Free to move into those relationships you want, free to get out of relationships that are no longer serving you. So there we have it for today on the relationship front. Okay, what's the next one coming up? The next one coming up is going to be for, okay, what is that? Health. Health. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So a lot to choose from. So right here, let's see where health. So this is a beautiful card, which allows us to connect with all that is our birthright, all that is our birthright. So when you think, if you are of a religious belief where the Bible says in there that God made us in his image, do you think that God would make himself imperfect with disease? So this is a reminder of the birthright of health, of wholeness, of all that is wonderful and beautiful represented here in this beautiful energy here, full of potential because we are the ones that are full of that potential, full of that bounty. All we have to do is command it right here. All we need to do is really want it because we have that birthright of pure health. So focus on what is good in you, what is healthy in you, and get out there and be in nature, connect with your breath, connect with, maybe you might want to do some Qigong, some Tai Chi, just some really just energy exercises, so yoga, stretches, or just grounding and walking barefoot on the ground. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card here, reminding us to connect with nature, to connect back with our true nature that allows us to heal again. Okay, where did this card just put itself in there? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, the next one. Let's go to the next one, which is career, Where does that stand? And when we talk about career, that could also mean our education, our opportunities, could be our jobs. It could also be entrepreneurships. Okay, so let's just take a look at what's going to be revealed. Okay, so I'm getting a vibe here about that job that you wanted or that partnership you were looking for, all of the access to that new program and new project. It's gonna not happen right now. So this is where we find ourselves, and it may be that we're not ready for it. So don't see this as a bad thing. This is really about what else can I do? There might be something better along the way that's going to help you. And so don't get bogged down with the fact that this didn't happen for you today. This is about, well, you know what can I do? Maybe this is opening up a better opportunity. And so just breathe in, like what the nature card here said about our health. Don't let this get to you, but more take it in as a victory for you, that you have a little bit more time with yourself and to wrap up other things before you commit to the projects that are coming in the way. Okay, so there you have it. Our next one is going to be in the area of travel. Travel. Okay, I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. Oh, okay, that one doesn't want to come out, so let's see which one's gonna be. How about this one? Okay, this one. Travel. Again, no, this card is reversed, so there's no big movements, no big plans. It's definitely looking at this king, he's in a throne, staying still. So no big plans of any major travels. Sometimes you need to just stay still, stay put. This is not that time to go around moving around too much, and be okay with that, because sometimes we need to warm up the fires at home. We need to kind of just build our own energy. And usually when we get this beautiful patriarch ruler here, as we get, it really is about kind of connecting with that family life, and keeping things at home, and bringing stability there. So sometimes that's the best thing. If that's what we're being asked to do, I think we can do that, right? I think we can do that. Okay, the next one, let's go find out what the spread will be for the collective group. What is the vibe? Oh, okay, it jumped. Come on over here. Come on over here, baby. We had a jumper. Friendships. And I love it. Here we are, it's second day of February, and let's connect with our friendships. Let's pick up the phone. Let's tell that person, hey, how are you doing? I haven't talked with you in a long. Be the big person. You might have fallen out of touch with an old friend. And this is about the value of friendship, loving people for who they are, not for what they're going to give us, what we can get out of them, but just that wholeness of this is a one-time journey that we make on this particular planet at this moment, and at this plane of existence, this like little bit that we can acknowledge now. We don't know what came before, what comes after. Yes, we can tap into these occult and find out, like, okay, past lives, future lives, all of that, but you know what, stay in the now, and let's appreciate the people that are with us, the people that are part of our story, and let's let them know about that and value these friendships. Okay, and we can do that. Can you do that? I'm looking forward to making new friends with you. So again, thank you for joining me today here at Fortune Forecast Daily Tarot Reading. And if you like what you're seeing here, I would like your support. Please hit the thumbs up, like. If there's anything that you'd like me to cover, maybe we can see what we can do together in the future. Share and subscribe to my channel. I am going to wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, and get out there, make some new friends. What can you do? It doesn't hurt. And all we can do is just expand our beautiful circle. Have a beautiful day, my friend.